together right along. Thought you was spot, now you don't never gotta go. I'ma drop the jewels on them. You gotta go through this shit here with your heart. You can't snooze.
Well, it looks like people are coming for Macy Gray for the comments she said on Piers Morgan's show. Let's get into it. She's an actor, singer. She was in one of my favorite movies, Training Day. If you haven't seen it, it's a classic. Here's a quick clip from the movie.
We made a mistake. Didn't find a damn thing. I'm very sorry. And thanks for your cooperation. Let's go.
I want to see that warrant.
What?
I want to see that goddamn warrant.
Here you go. Let's go.
You motherfuckers! They junkies! You better give me my fucking money back, motherfucker! You ain't no police! Fuck y'all, give me my fucking money back! They junkies, what y'all sitting over there looking pretty for? Blast them!
Alright, so it looks like people online have been calling her a TERF. TERF. I've not heard of this term before. Have you? Comment down below. The definition of TERF is a feminist who excludes the rights of transgender women from their advocacy. And the reason why they're calling her this is because she sat down with Piers Morgan, where she argued changing your sexual gender through surgery doesn't make you a woman. Here's a clip.
If I asked you what a woman is, what would you say?
Let's say a human being with boobs. You just start there.
Yeah, I mean, the dictionary is quite straightforward. It just says a human, adult, female, right?
No, a lot of people. Yeah, see, that's a little getting confusing. The whole he, she, they. That's getting a little.
And I'm not
rough.
sure why. Really, it's a bit like this whole issue of transgenders in sport. It's like I support all trans rights to fairness and equality.
Me too.
But not where you have people born to obvious physical superior bodies.
Me too.
Transitioning and then thrashing the women at their sport.
I totally agree. And I will say this, and everybody's going to hate me, but as a woman, just because you go change your parts doesn't make you a woman.
Right.
Sorry.
You feel that?
I know that for a fact. Like, if you want me to call you a her, I will, because that's what you want. But that doesn't make you a woman just because I call you a her and just because you got a surgery.
Because people do feel that there's biological sex and then there's gender identity, that you can identify as whatever you like
in terms
of a gender, right?
Yeah,
that's
totally.
the freedom we live in.
Absolutely.
But actually, you can't change the mechanics of biological sex. They are what they are.
Well, just women go through just a completely unique experience, and surgery or finding yourself doesn't change that. You know, being a little girl is a whole epic book, and you can't have that just because you want to be a woman.
I mean, you know that when people like J.K. Rowling have said this, they get attacked, they get abused.
Yeah.
The cancel culture mob comes from me. She gets called transphobic and so on. You might get the same for saying it.
But it's the truth. And I don't think you should be called transphobic just because you don't agree with, there's a lot of, judgment and throwing, stones at people for just saying what it is. You know what I mean?
And there are people that did not like what she had to say on that show. They were coming for her. They were making hateful comments under her post. Well, she took to Instagram and said, all of you coming on my page, threatening me and calling me names just because I said something you don't agree with. Be whatever you want. F off. But there are people who are supporting her and what she said. Flame Monroe, who's a comedian. If you don't know who Flame Monroe is, I'm going to post a quick clip where Flame Monroe was on The Breakfast Club. By the way, she's also a transgender woman.
He, she, we booking.
He, she, we.
At gmail.com.
Let me explain it. He, she, we. You see that?
Yes.
He, she, we. He, she, we.
He, she, we.
He, she, we is my pronoun.
Okay.
Because he cash a check, she get the money, we spend it. Same bitch right here. He, she, we. One bitch. The man and me been pimping the woman and me for 25 years. Marcus Parker don't make no money, but Flame Monroe, that bitch is a killer. Yeah, but checks don't come in Flame Monroe.
Yeah, I had to ask because like every time Tiffany would hit me about you, she would say he, she, we, and I'm like, I know y'all friends.
That's
but
my own created pronoun because
okay.
The trannies, the gay community is so up in arms about the whole pronoun. What name you call me? Nigga did the check clear.
Yeah.
That's all I need to know.
Well, who is Flame Monroe?
A bad bitch.
Okay.
Now, okay, you got 3 kids.
3. 2 16s and a 12-year-old. 2 16s, not twins.
You have
So
two
this is-
16s.
this-
They twins?
No. 7 months apart, 2 different baby mamas, both named Tasha. Oh, it's a real nigga up under this wig. I just want you to know. I had 2 girls pregnant at the same time. I'm not saying I'm proud of that, but I got full custody of all 3 kids, so what? I'm just saying, don't let these titties and this wig fool you, nigga. Look at that. We show up. All 3 of us.
Flame had something to say about the whole Macy Gray interview on her Instagram page.
Everyone, my name is comedian Flame Monroe. I am a transgender woman or person, however you describe it, and this message is directly for Macy Gray. Macy Gray, I want to tell you out the words of my mouth from my portion of the LGBTQIA+ community that I wholeheartedly support you and thank you for seeing the real world for what it is. I do not believe that you are transphobic or homophobic or any other kind of phobic. I believe that you know science and biology, because here are the 3 things. Gender is a fact, identity is how you feel, and sexuality is your desire. And you are absolutely right, because until you have the heart and mind of a woman, I don't believe that you could ever possibly be a biological woman. Trans women are trans women. Trans men are trans men. Women are women and men are men. It is as simple as that.
Macy Gray is not the only person catching heat this week. Bette Midler is getting heat for the comments that she made on Twitter about women. She said, "Women of the world, we are being stripped of our rights over our bodies, our lives, and even our name. They don't call us women anymore. They call us birthing people, or menstruators, and even people with vaginas. Don't let them erase you. Every human on earth owes you." Some people thought she was in support of Macy Gray, I guess. She had to defend herself by making another post saying, "People of the world, my tweet about women was a response to the fascinating and well-written piece in the New York Times on July 3rd. There was no intention of anything transphobic." She also said it was about the same old shit all women have been putting up with since the cavemen. Even then, men got top billing. But seriously, folks, if anyone who read that tweet thinks I have anything but love for any marginalized people, go to Wikipedia. Type in my name. Here's some comments on Twitter about it. One fan said, "Really disappointed in this as a trans man and a Bette Midler fan." Lucy said, "Macy Gray just went full turf too. I'm so sick to my stomach. What the fuck is going on with the gay divas? Trans women are women." Another comment, "Stop giving people platforms to spew ignorance and misinformation about trans people and issues. Macy Gray, you are ignorant." Another comment, "As a gay man, as a human, as a member of the alphabet soup community, I stand with Macy Gray 100%. She shouldn't have to defend herself, period." Another comment, "It's really sad how the truth has become the enemy these days. Bette Midler and Macy Gray didn't say anything wrong, and they are not transphobic for what they said." Well, comment down below what you think about this topic. I don't want to get canceled. Make sure to subscribe.